Mark will be here in a second. Matt, he forgot that. Oh, you guys right. The message is in chat, so you can see it. Yeah.
Oh, what? Huh? Oh, big time.
Yeah, he forgot because he actually had to do work at work. I was just
Oh,
telling
yeah.
Matt.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Matt. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
Matt's
grab
here.
my
He just
phone
had
real
computer
quick to
problems.
see.
No, we're all good.
I can text Matt.
All right. So where were we at? We were um, at the end of 3 weeks ago, right? You was able to get into the administrator's house, right? And after searching around, so the administrator's house was half like an office and half almost like a church. Well, I guess I'm saying almost like half like a church, right?
Mhm.
Um, you avoided like some traps by the office door, if I remember correctly, that would have alerted people had you come in that way. I think the main thing that you found there was that you found a data pad, iPad, what do you want to call it, right?
Mhm.
And you guys were able to hack your way in and review a video of the discovery of this ship that had crashed, maybe about 12 miles, give or take, from the colony site, right? And you
Oh,
could
my goodness.
see Sidonia as well as some other villagers checking out the crash site. And long story short, the main thing that you had there that was, I guess we can say, different, or at least we'll say of note, right? Was it looked like this ship was quite old,
Mhm.
right? And inside the ship, it had some really funky star drive that was a combination of um, technology and magic, right? And there was there's a couple still images of a, we'll say, a relic, right? But basically the thing that helped drive this. Like, there's a spot that you would put it near the engines, and it would do its magic thing, right?
Mhm.
To drive the ship. So just as a reminder, right, is that in the lore of Starfinder, right, there is a period where people just kind of like lost memory of the past, right?
Mhm.
They still knew who their friends were and stuff like that, but like historical events and all that kind of stuff, right? So this, because of that, this was almost like a lost technology in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like someone knew how to do it a while ago, but I haven't seen stuff like this before, right?
Mhm.
So
No one's
that's
done that
about,
attack in forever.
yes, 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 and that is about where we are. So I think you went back to the junkyard, right?
Mhm.
So and that's where you guys kind of rested up and leveled up. If I can find the right page, 'cause I've been in this document for a while. I want to get to the section. Oh, cripes! I must went the wrong way. It's right here. Okay, cool. So, you come back, you level up, you rest. Um, the woman who is kind of in charge of the
Oh, good.
resistance here.
I guess he
Mhm.
likes it.
Say what?
Nah, never mind. I'm talking about my dad.
Oh, no worries. Um, the person who is in charge of the resistance, right? I'll. It's almost like Alberta, but it's not really. Here, I'll give the name again in chat. There we go. I'll put it in the thing. Right. She's the leader, right? And as you get up in the morning, having breakfast or whatever.
Never
She's
practice for breakfast.
yeah, whatever practice for breakfast at a colony, right? Um, she says to you, "Look, you guys have been doing some really great stuff for us. I'd like you to meet like the rest of the rebels, or at least the main cogs of us. Maybe later today. I can invite them over, and we can discuss next steps, goings on, all that kind of good stuff."
Sounds quite helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you just want to wait for them, or is there anything else that you wanted to do in town? Like I can, yeah. Because I think like somewhere up in here, is it in Discord? Right, was all the ideas I guess she came up with. I was gonna find it. Did I pin it, or where is it at? I did not pin it, so is it in here somewhere? It's probably like somewhere buried. Oh no, there we go. Sure. Let me pin it now, just so it's easier to find. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pin and pin.
Since you're pinning things, could you also pin the URL for Foundry?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you guys, yeah. I usually do that by default. Let's see if I can find it again. It's probably up top somewhere. Yeah, it's buried somewhere. Let's see. All right, I'm on the top of the chat now, so I was going to find it. Let's just do it this way. Let's just do hashtag star chat, and say HTTP. Oh, really? It's not in there. All right.
Oh, I guess.
It's not in this chat anywhere. No wonder you're... Oh,
Yeah, it's in here.
where's it at? This didn't come up when I did the search. Do you have a time... I'm finding like the links to your characters all over the place, but... let's see.
It's on 6/28/2023 2:04.
Oh, Matt, what'd you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
What?
Thank you.
I
So,
got here like 10 minutes ago.
up, yep, there it is. I just missed it. You got it. Thank you. So we'll just pin. This is all one.
Oh, you must have got here while I was getting my drink.
Probably.
Probably. All right, pinned.
Explains much.
All right. So you just want to wait for the folks to show up, the rebels to show up, or do you want to do anything else?
Because I think we did everything except for releasing the monkeys and actually attacking the base, if I remember correctly. And we wanted to release the monkeys right before we attacked the base.
Yep.
Yep, that sounds correct.
So I think we're good.
All right, cool.
Things.
Mm-hmm.
So after like maybe an hour and a half, enough time for people to also eat breakfast, start their day, whatever else. Slowly a number of different folks come in. There is, I'll just kind of put these into the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a female, I guess the same race as your character, Ray, Lashunta.
Lashunta, yeah.
Yep. So there is a female of that race called, I guess, Gogoi. I'm not going to go for it. There's also the ex-husband of, the woman who you've already met, right? That's Jolik,
Mm-hmm.
right? We'll
The
put
guy
him in
who
there.
helped us find his ex-wife.
That is the guy, which doesn't usually happen that way, but that's the way it goes. There is also a human mechanic, dressed in like all kinds of. From his clothes, you can pretty much tell that he's a mechanic and he spends his time under hover cars or the like, right? And that's I guess that's Ludvar. And then also there is the mechanic looks like that he was um, badly burned. You could see that his left hand and the left side of his face um, definitely has been burned pretty bad, right? Um, to the point at this point that 1 second. Okay, fair enough. He just kind of waves, like you gather that he has been burned so bad that he really can't speak, that it damaged his vocal cords in some way. There's also another human. This is a female in like soldier garb.
What up, Mark?
There he is.
Hey, everyone's here.
And that's Kursaya. We'll go with that. And she's a short woman. She has a number of bruises. Kind of. Her legs are have some casts on them. Like she's been beaten up, pretty bad. Mark, you didn't miss much. You're just kind of in the junk shop, and the rest of the main rebel leaders are coming in to meet you.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, they're all human except for Gogaya, who is the Lashanta.
God.
So, they all introduce themselves. I guess they'll all tell you a bit about themselves, right? Well, the husband and ex-wife you've kind of met already, right? The Lashunta, she works as kind of like the mediator, or and sometimes project manager of the colony. 1 second. What? Oh, okay. Got it. I'm like, what? Never mind. Sorry, I was getting a message. So she works as like, yeah, that's what happens. You have to wear an Apple Watch, right? Everyone starts pinging you, and I thought I had to respond to something at work. So she works as like the mediator and like a project manager. So she's someone else who's kind of like in the leadership role of the colony. Just kind of, she definitely shows that she has a a hatred of the occupiers, right? The Aslanti. And 1 second, let's scroll down a bit. She she, basically, one of the things that she holds against them is that some of her family works as miners, like mine as an in a mine, and because of the suppression signal that the occupiers give out, she can't contact them. Evidently, there was some sort of accident in one of the mines, so she doesn't know what's going on with some of her family members. So that kind of, long story short, kind of pisses her off, right?
God.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ludvar, the mechanic, right? He pretty much talks. Talks. I'll put in air quotes, right? He has a data pad that he'll type things out with. Um, he used to have a synthesized voice box that he kept with him at all times, which has since gone missing. So at this point, he just has to type everything out on a datapad. Beyond that, you just gather that, because of the accident that occurred to him, he wanted to, I guess, get a fresh start, right? And go someone else and leave, his past behind him, we'll say. Right? The soldier, right? Corsair?
Corsica.
Corsica, thank you. She stood up to the occupiers when they first arrived. She was taken into the brig in the garrison, and long story short, she was not a good prisoner. She basically would harass her, the people keeping guard on her, and they pretty much beat the shit out of her, in so many words. So she since has been released, and she's being slowly nursed back to health, but she really can't do much. Just getting out of bed and getting over here is kind of a chore for her. So probably one of the
good
first.
job giving them trouble.
There you go. So, so she's eager for revenge because, obvious reasons.
Mood.
So I don't know if you have any questions for them or anything else you want to do, or...
Can we see the map of the thing? Like, what things have we not done?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull that up. I mean, in the end, I think the answer is you've done most of it, to Matt's point. Right? Let me get the right map.
Is it just freeing the monkeys and then
And the base.
storing the base?
Yeah, pretty much. If you take a look at this, right? I mean, you've done the cemetery, you went into the warehouses, the moisture collector, you went to the admin's house. The monkey is right by Zankyu, and then there's the garrison.
And we were gonna free the monkeys as a distraction.
Yeah.
Was the plan?
Yep. Bring them out and try to take as much of them out of the garrison so we can slip it.
Yeah. So I guess, however the other leaders can help with that.
Any thoughts, comments, alterations, improvements? Anything else we can do to distract them? That sort of thing.
Fire.
I guess, yeah, that's always an obvious one, right?
Always arson.
Good stuff.
I guess, so the woman who was a soldier, right? She speaks up and she's like, well, to be honest, it might not be as hard as you think to get into the garrison, right? Especially for folks as talented as you folks clearly are, right? She says a number of the guards or the occupiers, they are up at the crash site, still doing research on the ship up in there. So the garrison is certainly not, shall we say, fully
guarded.
stocked.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Gotcha. Also, can I have control over my token back?
Okay.
You don't have control of your token? That's sad. 1 second.
I was going to update it because I got a new ability from
Have a
leveling
new
up. So I was
ability,
going to
also,
add
I
it
have
to
a
my
new
hotbar.
ability.
How about that? So, my bad. Matt, you're good. Let me just check everyone else just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Paul looks good. Ray looks good. I guess everyone else is okay so far. Everyone else seems okay. Yeah, I had to re-import everyone. That seems to be the thing.
Right.
Oh, just to quickly summarize that, the Mira will approach either Ludvar or Corsica or both if they
Okay.
approach, and use his limited telepathy. So for example, Ludvar can talk freely instead of just being typing. That could make him rest a little bit or be quicker,
Mm-hmm.
and also for Corsica. So if she needs to rest like a little bit, she can still be thinking, and Mira will be like the communicator, if you will, a voice piece for them.
Okay. They definitely appreciate that. Um, especially Ludvar, who has lost his voice box, right? So for you to
Mhm.
communicate that way, that certainly earns a lot of his trust, right? And
Awesome.
yep, he likes that.
Awesome.
Yep. Um, okay.
And so, for example, for Mira's questions would be like, since Corsica was in there, are there any blind spots? As much information as she could gather from the inside of the garrison, and if they have like a routine or something she noticed that they do, if there's like ruckus outside, they send the armed guards or they send just a couple of guys so nobody goes
Do you know how
out like
many of them there
at the
are?
same time. What
I was gonna ask, do you know how many of them there are?
numbers?
Numbers. Let's see. Make me peek. Hold on a second.
Well, as much as Corsica can recall from her staying there.
Sure, sure. You know, I guess it depends when you catch them, right? You know, there could be a skeleton crew where it's only like maybe 5 to 7, or if the other group is back, it depends. They move back and forth a little bit, right?
Right,
Um,
got it. Surveillance need.
so they've you've taken out, I guess, over time, at least a fair amount of the folks from around, the various combats that you've done here. Um, so it just depends. Like maybe there's anywhere from 5 to 10 any given time, depending whether it's a rest cycle, how many are out doing the town, how many out at the spaceship. It just depends.
Hmm.
She'll say that and this some of this you'd be able to know to a certain extent, right? But she can give some idea. There is 2 doors that lead inside, right? There's the main double doors which lead into, shall we say, um, the main area, right? So that I forget who said it earlier, right? But if there was some sort of problem, uprising, something they would have to send guards to, that would be like the area where people would suit up, so to speak, and then the doors would open and out they go to do their thing,
Hmm.
right? Um, there
So are
is
they normally already in that room, or are they normally in another room and then go to that room?
they'll be scattered within the thing. There might be some guards there at any given time, right? That will vary, but there's not people just you know sitting there waiting, shall we say,
Okay,
right?
it's not like a firehouse.
right, well, even a firehouse, right? They're all up there. They're usually sleeping, eating, playing games, whatever firemen do, right?
True.
And then, when the bell goes off, they all slide down the pole, get ready, and out the door they go. So that's the get ready, out the door, go. Like, that's what their fire
The
truck
garage.
is. Right. If they had a fire truck, that would be where they get their gear on and go do their thing. There is also a kind of a side door as well, a rear access door. Let me see.
Sounds exploitable enough.
That's that's also like, to her knowledge, a staging area as well. Not as big though, right? That's like the other way out, so to speak. Besides that, I can't say she's seen all that much. I'm gonna sit here and make sure I got it figured out. Yeah, she hasn't seen too much more beyond that. There clearly must be a barracks in there because that's where they generally rest at night. They don't rest in the town themselves. Beyond that, she doesn't know too much more.
All right.
She would say the jail would be towards the southeast corner of the structure. Right, the double doors will be to the west, and the single door back entrance would be to the northeast.
Do they control the jamming in the garrison, or is that somewhere else?
I would assume something like that would be more highly secured.
I mean, she doesn't
Do they
know,
have
but
ship in
but they.
orbit or something?
So okay, this rewinding a bit for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
Answer their questions first.
Yeah. So, if the jamming equipment is like, she doesn't know if the jamming equipment is in the garrison. Like, to her point, that would probably be the best guess, right? She doesn't know where else they would stash that kind of hardware. To Kiki's question, right? I mean, there was a ship in orbit, right, in the past, right, and that's what left the couple unmanned ships that you guys fought at the beginning of the
But it's not
adventure.
continuously there.
But it has since left. It has not come back yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Well, that's good for now.
Whether it will, who the heck knows? But
Hopefully not.
But I mean, you got to figure, like, this is just a garrison on a planet. At some point, unless they're going to live here all their lives, something's going to come back eventually.
Someone's got to come pick them up. Someone's got to pick them up from soccer practice,
That's it. But that ship left some time ago and has not been back since.
All right.
So, they aren't getting reinforcements anytime soon, but they will be eventually. And we kind of got the lowdown on what they're doing. Which is to say, investigating this crash site that the people here before did, and that's more what they're interested in. And oppressing the people is just for the purposes of doing that more or less. Because they're mean or something, I don't know.
So wait, the side entrance is in the northeast.
Yes.
The garrison. The main entrance is the southwest.
The main entrance is to the west.
Just the west. Okay, not the southwest, just the west.
The
And then where is-
southeast is roughly where, in the building is roughly where she was being held.
Okay. Can the leaders like organize some people to like I don't know, like aim like you have like snipers and stuff? Like you could like cover one of the entrances while we go in the other one?
You know, they're colonists for the most part. They're not,
Hmm.
you know, soldiers. So,
Most
you
thing
know,
is a scout, not a sniper.
I
And,
mean,
like just like suppressive fire, like to discourage them from like trying to like go get reinforcements.
well, I mean, I guess they would say the ship that other people could be at, which, as far as they know, is the only other place that there would be additional soldiers, to their knowledge. You know,
Mhm.
that's about a day's walk, we'll say, away, like 12 miles, but through jungle, right? So it takes time to get through all that crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little longer than usual, right? So if you went by, even if you went by like a hover bike or something like that, it would still take, you know,
The better part
maybe
of the day.
3 or 4 hours, right? You can go a little faster. You're not quite, it's faster than on foot, but you know, you still gotta go around the trees and everything else that's going on. You just can't zip at a high rate of speed.
Mhm.
Now, if you were a Jedi, if you want a Jedi, you want to do the whole, you know, Luke Skywalker through the jungle thing in movie 6, and you go for that. Go ahead, Ray. I kept stepping on you. My bad.
Yeah, it still takes the better part of a day to get any reinforcements there.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be good as long as we're in and out quick enough.
Mhm.
Can't be spending a full day there.
But like, why would you be?
But like,
Yeah.
if we're in and out within the afternoon, they don't have enough time for reinforcements to reach us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plus, then we can set up a sick, nasty ambush when they get back.
Also, it might be less of a concern if half their force is concerned with, you know, monkeys or something.
Yeah, that would help out.
That would help.
Saying the more I hear about the space, the more the monkey idea has credence.
All right.
You know,
You're going to go for the monkeys?
I thought we were always going for the monkeys.
Well, are you going for the monkeys now, or you want to do something else? I guess is the question.
Well, I guess the question then, in my opinion, is it time to move out? Are we going for it? Are we doing the raid now, or did we want to wait for a certain time of day?
Mura was suggesting like taking a little bit of intel on who's in out of the garrison. So if we could like just spy a little bit on the garrison and gather their numbers. If the main force is inside there, we track them. If most of them are outside, we slip in and trap them outside of the garrison. I don't.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
With the number of entrances, I'm not sure we'll be able to trap them outside. But
No, I meant lock them outside of their own garrison, so we commandeer it and we could use it to funnel them through some space, and we can rig that so we take the most of them out. Stuff like that. I'm just like throwing ideas.
Yeah, however you guys
But
want to do it.
Definitely, liberating the monkeys and they making a ruckus could be a good distraction. And maybe if some of them go to get the monkeys to see what happens, the monkeys can take a little bit of revenge on them. So at least that distracts a little portion of the guys, and we could manage the rest of them.
All right.
So we're going ahead with the monkey thing, or like what was it?
Definitely going ahead with the monkey thing. That's right.
All right.
Well, did you want to? I guess Javier was asking you if you want to do like a stakeout or something. Is what I took it.
Oh,
Mhm.
Um,
Could be valuable.
could be valuable. We could get some
Mm-hmm.
information. How much more time do we have before like stuff?
Before anything bad happens, you
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, like how much time is left in the day?
Oh, this is the beginning of the day. Like we had breakfast, and these folks
Like
that
this
came
is the
over.
next day.
Yeah.
We can take an hour or two for a stakeout because yeah, if they're because we have plenty of time before it's not like yeah, you get it.
Yeah, sure. So how are you staking it out? Is only certain people going? Are you all going? Are you going as a group, or you know, you're breaking up in different parts? Like what are y'all doing?
We can all head in the direction, but like probably only the sneakier ones should actually like take up the stakeout positions.
Mhm.
And then like the less sneaky ones can just like be on watch, like close enough to see the people who are staking out, but far enough and behind stuff that they're not going to get like, that they're not actually staking out. They're not going to get seen from the garrison or near.
Mm-hmm.
How not to be seen? So who's doing all that?
I could probably.
Let me know what you're all doing. God, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ray.
I could probably fit with the stealth crew.
I am not as stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And if
nor-
anything,
Mira is very stealthy.
if anything
I
gets rough,
Mhm.
I'm sure I could help as well. But
So like we're gonna have like the A team who's on the actual like attacking, like on the actual stakeout duty, and like a B team who kind of hangs back and is there to provide like combat support.
All right. Well, you got a map. Show me where you guys are all hanging out.
Um, how about the stealthy people take up their positions first, and I can put myself somewhere. I can't move Fixie.
Oh, my bad. Hold on a second.
He is pristine, however.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I did that, but yes. All right, you should have him now.
what side
Awesome.
what side do we want to approach for a stakeout? By the way,
Hmm. I mean, considering there's this like giant like wall thing here, I guess we should probably monitor the west entrance for the stakeout.
Over here someplace.
Yeah, this would be the
Yeah.
main door, and then the side door is like right by this little niche.
Hmm.
okay.
You guys are down there, so maybe like back here, closer to the admin house, but like
Still within.
yeah.
Well,
Line of sight of the
who's
people,
gonna
but
let
not
the monkeys go?
Oh, are we going straight from this
No,
to
we're not
monkeys?
going. We're not going straight from this to monkeys.
I thought we were gonna let the monkeys out first.
We're
We're-
doing a
we're-
Yeah, when we
stakeout.
Doing a
attack. I thought
stakeout
we were
thing.
doing a stakeout first to like get an idea of their movements.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no attacking yet.
Okay, that's
We
fair.
just have a backup squad in case things get rough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is
Once we actually go for the offensive, we'll need a team for the monkeys, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Plus, then we'll approach from the north anyway.
We'll approach from the north and maybe go in that side door. Given that it's closest to the north, and that we might even if that's the case, we might have to contend with a squad coming out of that door towards the monkey area.
Yeah, like whoever's gonna see them, like whoever's gonna drop the monkeys will probably be in a
Get
bit
seen.
of danger. Yeah.
Because if we want to get directly to the base from there, we're taking the same route as the response team, more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a conundrum. Not unresolvable by any means, but still problematic.
No, Mira could offer that he's been thinking on a way he uses his sniper rifle to shoot at the monkey cage to liberate them. So shooting basically the lock on the cage. But
To
the
just
real
like
trick is but the real trick is making his sniper shot be super silent.
Yeah, that's a good trick.
So rigging his stuff so he makes a shot. They don't know where the shot is coming from. The cage of the monkeys go off. Monkeys are running around, so people from the garrison has to take care of that, and we surprise.
I feel like it might be logistically easier just to have someone at the cage to free the monkeys, but
So this is describe what you guys are seeing. So we'll just do a couple things. So it looks like it's Mura, Skulch, and Ruin who are being in the front lines, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Kiki, Fixie, and Zankyu behind, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to say, especially the three who are up front, why don't you make a this is stealth check if you get a chance.
Oh, of course.
well, yeah, we expected this. Perfectly average.
Perfectly average.
Hey.
Ah, okay.
That's a nat 1, and it still looks average.
28. Okay. So, let's see.
I am outclassed.
Oh, dang it. Where's my... I'm in the dark. I can't see my dice. There we go. All right. Fair enough. All right. So, you guys are hunkered down. It's morning. Well, even in general, even if it wasn't towards the morning, and now, maybe it's a little later in the morning, right? This whole area is still covered in that fog that never goes away, which definitely, helps you guys out to move around. You're watching the main doors, right, for the most part. I'm going to say that you see a few guards come and go, right? These guards, I would say, generally seem to be, even the ones you've been fighting so far have looked to be like, we'll say cadets, right? Guards that are, not, I don't want to say fully trained, but they've been in the, they're trainee guards. Sure, we'll go with that, right? The few that have come out so far seem to be definitely more militant, more cut. I would say for like the soldiers and the bounty hunters with you. Well, they're definitely more polished. They're certainly still, not full-fledged, fully trained, obviously sharp guards, right? These are still, more senior trainees, we'll say, right? You've only seen a couple.
Your trainee is great, by the way. It's like they're definitely not it. They're closer, But they're still not it.
You can tell by rank insignia, they're a bit more buff, right? Again, you can tell, like you see like people go and sign up for the military at first. They're a mess, right? And then, usually once you get, towards the end of your training or done your training, they know how to snap to and do all that kind of stuff, right? But
like they're fresh out. They're not.
yeah. But you only see a few of those, right? Maybe you count like 3 or 4 coming and going. There's not too much there. There's definitely not a bustle of activity. You do notice that maybe, as you watch for about an hour, you notice that a couple of robot drones go out of the garrison and head off into the village slash encampment, and they're
Well,
just
there's something to talk about.
they disappear among the
There's
buildings and stuff. Yep,
Oh,
There's drones.
there be drones.
that's. I don't like that.
You don't say.
From where you are, you definitely see the cage holding the electric monkeys. We'll call them, right. You see, and you can see up there, right over here, north of the garrison, right. There is a metal pole that's about 30 feet above, rises 30 feet above the settlement. The top of it is almost obscured by fog, right? Because it's 30 feet up, and we've been talking about the fog. But you can see that there is a metal cage that sits on top of this pole, and the mesh of the cage is crackling with electricity. You see a number of small furry creatures leaping inside the cage, clearly in distress and rattling the electrified mesh. There's quite a few in there. You would say that they, the cage is probably only the size to hold maybe half a dozen, and there's a bunch of guys squeezed in there, right? So
when it opens, it's gonna be a deluge.
Maybe there's about a dozen, give or take, right? And they are pissed off. And occasionally you see like an energy ray zapping out from the cage. You don't see any of the zappies reaching the ground from where you're at. Their range seems to be from now. If you go up there, it might be a bit more exciting, but from a distance, you're fairly safe.
For that right now.
So, anything else you want to do, or? I'll even say that you can see when the doors open. I mean, it is a distance, so you're not going to get too much. The room beyond is maybe 50 square feet, give or take, from what you can see inside.
Not very big.
That's not too big.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the entire complex as you go around is. Give me a second. I'm just going to do a quick count here. Well, I guess I could just cheat and actually use my ruler on a different section of the board. 1 second. Whoops, sorry. Um. Oh, I probably take that back. It's actually. Oh, yeah, my bad. Say it's 25 square feet. I was thinking the squares
That's tiny.
so it's fairly
25
small.
square feet.
It's not a big complex. Don't forget, this was something
That's 5 feet by 5 feet.
25. I'm sorry, 25 by 25. You're right. So square that for me. Roughly a 25-foot square.
625.
Thank you. The whole complex itself is maybe 100 feet by 50 by 100 feet, give or take. I mean, don't forget, this was like a prefab building that they just kind of plopped here. This is not like, some permanent structure that they took a lot of time to, you know, take an engineering crew and put it together, right?
Yeah, they just dropped some such and such down.
They dropped a glorified prefab building down and, went on their way. So you see these few guards come and go from time to time, clearly in some sort of shifts. The robots, as you watch, are go off and they are not returning.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So figure by now you figure it's around lunchtime, give or take. What do you want to do?
Do we have a good idea of how, on the pace of these shifts? Like, how often are these people moving about and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I would say they go out for, a couple hours and come back. Like you might see like one or two shift James tops. Maybe you got lucky
Gotcha.
and you saw them mulling around and they shifted a couple hours later. So again, you're not as you go through the town too, like you're not seeing too many guards. Like you don't really see guards going around. I mean, you've killed quite a few. Other people are off, so you get the feeling that, at least from what you can tell, unless there's a whole bunch of people that's holding up in there, which could be, um, they're not out patrolling the town for the most part. Just a few of them. And whatever happened to those robots, who the hell knows?
Gotcha. Just want to make sure we don't show up and suddenly everyone's back from lunch, you know?
Okay, that's fair.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess this is an important note. You might remember from the first day when you flew over that you saw that this had some pretty big ass guns on the top. You pretty much gather that, therefore, defending against some spaceship that might come versus, they can't really be pointed to the ground and attacking you guys.
Oh, yeah, no. If you've got guns that take it out of spaceships, they sure as hell ain't taking it out of people.
Yeah, they're not meant for generally crowd control. You don't get the feel just by looking at them that, they're meant to, if you wanted to waylay the town, you're not going to do it with those guns. If you want to have a space battle, then, they would help.
No.
We might want to decommission that before we get to our ship, and just to be safe.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe once we do the deed, that garrison and all of its contents and the guns will be commandeered by our friends, so we'll be safe.
Yeah, there you go. Do
So
you want to
are the
go
other
ahead?
leaders going to help us somehow, or are they doing other things?
I mean, what did you want them to do? I don't think I ever heard a decision. Again, they're not really sold. Like, even though
They're
these
not.
guys are basically cadets or guards in training, whatever you want to call them, right? They were pretty able to suppress this little, colony, right? Um, it didn't take too much. So if you want to give them something simple to think of doing, that's fine.
Hmm.
But if you're asking them to like go do combat, you know, the only one who'd be good at that has 2 broken legs and a couple of busted ribs and all that kind of stuff. So
Gotcha.
they're not.
Well, I've been thinking about this. Ludvar, the mechanic, could devise something in order to liberate the monkeys, or he could have something to deal with the drones, like an EMP static device or something that takes out the drone, or at least that scrambles their sensors so they are taken out of commission.
Yeah, he's a mechanic.
Or
He
we
does.
ask, you,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, he's a mechanic.
No, I was going to say like they're a colony, so you know they don't have that kind of devices
Supplies.
to do that kind of stuff.
Oh God.
You
Okay.
know, they're not a military colony. They're just a colony. So
Got it. Got it. Okay.
yeah, they don't have. They're not doing EMPs.
Hmm.
Might have helped against that
No, of
spaceship if they
course.
had such a fun thing. But yeah, if you want them to do something relatively simple, that's possible. Or if you want to play with the monkey trap, you could do that too.
I mean, Mira wouldn't think of putting anyone else in harm's way. I think that our team is more than capable of either causing a ruckus and get ourselves in trouble, or kind of pull this out at least by the skin of our teeth. Let's do it.
All right, sounds like fun. What are you doing? How you want to do this?
All right, you guys stay here. I'm gonna
What?
stealth my way. I'm gonna stealth my way over to the pole.
Okay, give me
Sure.
a stealthy check. That's
28.
that's pretty damn good.
All right, I'm going to now. I want to check out the pole and check out the cage and how that does the pole retractable, or is the pole just a pole? Do I have to get up all the way up to the top to open it up?
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. So as you get closer, right there, you can certainly see that there is a small control box that rests underneath a metal plate at the bottom of the cage. Um, you know, and let's see. Um,
Can I operate the controls?
yeah, I'm just double checking that. That's exactly what I'm double checking.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it does. It does opens the trap door. It doesn't necessarily lower it, right?
Okay.
So what you can gather of this is that this cage is almost like a trap. Like you want to think of it as like a lobster trap in a sense, right? That
Oh, okay.
these
I gotcha.
yeah these monkeys are attracted to the electricity in the cage itself, and then they
Can
get
I turn
trapped
the
in there.
electricity off?
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Can I roll computers to see if I can turn the electricity off?
if you want to override the thing, you're going to have to scale the pole, right? So
We're
you're
going to have
not.
to scale the pole.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
nothing from the bottom that really turns this off. You're not exactly sure how the colonists do this because I mean, this pole was set up by the colonists, right? It wasn't done by the
Uh-huh.
garrison. This is basically, I guess I said lobster trap also. If you want to think of it as a Japanese beetle trap, right? It's like, okay, these monkeys are a menace. So from time that they have this thing up there, they get attracted, they get put in, and then, it keeps the village safe. And then however they release these monkeys to the wild, not sure.
Not sure. Can I get
We
a
really
roll to
should have
figure out
asked
how I could?
the villagers. That probably would have helped, huh?
If someone wants to go and talk to the villagers about it, that's fine.
I mean, he's the only one there right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Unless
I am.
anyone else is going to do that.
Is there a way? Is there a way I can get a roll to try and uh, release the to figure out how to release the monkeys?
Um,
Say engineering or something.
sure, go for it. $24. Your 2 cents would be that, if you can get up to the pole, certainly releasing the trap wouldn't be that hard of an engineering feat, right?
Okay, but
you
I
just
have to get up the pole.
you have to get up there, right? Otherwise, like again, you don't see any way that it lowers itself. So, there must be some way to retrieve this. Whether there's who knows? Like you could imagine if you had like, a hover car or something like that, something that flies, you could theoretically, you know, try and airlift it, but there's no obvious way of it coming down, right? Like you don't imagine somebody would just let the cage drop, right? So there must be some other technological way that this thing is lowered or retrieved.
What's the pole made of?
It's a sturdy metal pole.
A sturdy metal pole.
Yep. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like it's adamantium or something like that. You can try and do something to it, but you want to think of it as a glorified flagpole. It's not too far off.
Oh, so it's not very thick.
Oh, let's see. Do, 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 do.
Is it like flagpole or telephone pole or some kind of bigger pole? Because it's got this
Trying to
cage
see,
full of monkeys on the top of it.
Yeah.
trying to see how much it'll take to knock over the pole.
I'm trying to see if I can. I don't have hit points for the pole. I would say if you have a decent, like, I don't think you just shooting, like if you want to really put a bunch of lasers into it, like you could probably weaken it in time and have it fall down unless you have something else creative you want to do to it.
That would make a lot of noise.
It would.
Because I have a shooty, not a lasery. I don't have a ray gun.
Or yeah, something to cut it with or something like that. I mean, it's certainly doable, but you tell me how you're going to damage it.
The pole.
Okay. Let's see.
This
Give
is
me
made out of
a athletics check.
You want an athletics check?
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna fail. See, you should have let me make an acrobatics check. That would have been different.
Well, you're not
Unfortunate.
doing handstands that go up the pole. Yeah, you're having some trouble climbing the pole with a 7.
All right. I'm going to stealth my way out of here and go back to the party.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't very stealthy. I must be feeling it that I couldn't climb the pole.
Not on your game. The pole threw you off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So we need to get up to the top of the pole. If you can get me up to the top of the pole, I can release the cage. But I don't know how to get to the top of the pole.
Hmm.
If I had a hovercraft, I could pilot my way to the top of the pole.
Yeah, Mira is also not the athlete, so
I do not have a hovercraft.
Well, maybe we should go back to the warehouse and see if they've got a hovercraft or a hover bike or
hover.
some way to get to the top of the pole.
Or we could just wait. Did we ask them how they are planning on getting the monkeys out when the trap is full?
You can ask them that too.
Yeah. Where are we? Are we still at the? I assume all the other people we met with, since we didn't really have anything for them left, but I assume we're at the what's it called shop, so we could. I mean, I guess we didn't move ourselves there, so we probably.
You
I
can go
think we have to
back.
go back to the shop, but yeah, we could go back to the shop.
Mm-hmm. We should probably go back to the shop now that we got all this information and decide.
Sure.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check.
Another stealth check.
Everyone.
Everyone, please.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Yep, that's exactly what I expected.
23. I am hiding from the paparazzi like my life depends on it.
Okay. All good. Yeah, you get back without any issue. Let me just kind of check. Let me do this. Up. If I could spell, that helps. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Got it. All right. So you get back to the warehouse without any incidents or anything going on that you can tell. And you're back. The folks are still there, and they're just discussing, the goings on, we'll say. And yeah, what do you want to do? What do you want to ask them?
Hmm.
How do you get to the top of the pole?
But
So there is. Let's see. Hold on, let me get a map so I can find it. Yep. Okay. So over here, I'll just put this here. 1 second, let's see if I can grab a text so I can do this. I do copy, paste. Right. So over in this corner here, I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling all over the place in this darn thing. I'm looking for the name of the building. There we go. There's a stable. Let me fill in the text. Zoop. Cool. It's basically like a rustic barn, um, but the colonists use that to store and maintain some hover trikes that they use to reach other areas of the colony. So there is wait, what? With a so you could think of them almost. I mean, the way they almost look like horses in a sense. Like I hate to say this because I hated the darn Boba Fett thing, but those stupid motorcycles that they drove in that. Right. So if you want to think of it as a hover motorcycle, go for it. They normally have 8 of these hover trikes. They have 3 right now, but they don't work. That being said, because Mira helped out the guy with no voice, he lets you know that he swiped the parts to make them work, and he has them, and he'll be happy to turn them over to you. And they can use those trikes to lift up the cage and bring it to the ground.
Well, that sounds perfect. All right, I'm still convinced I can do this by myself. So if you just get me on a hover bike, I think I can release the monkeys.
Release the monkeys.
Let's get you a hover bike so you can release the monkey.
Release the monkey.
There you go. Hold on a second. Burp. Hold on, I'll do it again. Boop. I probably can't. That's okay. You won't know what it means anyway. Put it in here. Boop. There you go. There's a bike for you. Just so you can see what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It looks like a glorified lawnmower.
Yeah, it kind of does. I probably should have left it to your imagination. It's probably less impressive.
Yeah, it looked cooler in my imagination.
They got those things on the pirate planet.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. Doctor Who reference. Very good.
Wouldn't you know
Always a
it?
Doctor Who reference.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, you got the parts. It's just a matter of getting over there and doing whatever you're doing. Who's going over there? And are you all going to the stable, or are there people doing other things? What are you guys going to do?
So,
I'm still convinced I can do it myself. So I don't know.
She's gonna go get the monkeys.
All right, I go to the stable then.
Well, hold on. Oh, so you're just getting your hover bike, gotcha. And then what else do we want for the raid? Because I assume his job is going to be the distraction. Then. So what do we got? What are we doing? What's on the agenda for us?
The question is, what entrance do we want to be at? Do we want to be by the entrance that the side entrance that they might leave at, or the main entrance, or the other
Well,
staging
I
area?
think. Oh no, because there's only the two doors. There's only the side entrance and the main entrance. That's the staging area, right?
Yeah, there's the side entrance here, and the main
Yep.
entrance is here.
And we said that the people coming for the monkeys are gonna come out the side entrance.
Most likely, because it's closer.
So then, how do we want to rate them?
We
we wanna
could be, we could go here, and then go in here, because then no matter which way they go, we're behind them.
Gotcha. That's a good idea.
Good.
You ready?
All right, well,
Yes.
set yourselves up. Is everyone's going to be on this side here, on the south side? Is that what the plan is, except for Skulch?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gulch is going to open the monkey pole with the hover trike thing or whatever, and then lead the enemy away, those people who come for that away if he gets caught. And then we're going to go in, and the four of us will clean up the rest essentially while he's out, and then the five of us will get back together and finish off the end of him.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry, seeing if my wife needed some help there. All right, so why don't y'all give me stealth checks again?
Let's go.
Nope, that does it.
Still not great.
You guys are averaging out to a decent thing if I'm doing like a group stealth.
Okay.
And 13, sure. Let's do this. Ugh. Stupid people. Okay, cool. So, Skulch, right? You make it to the stable. Whoop, if I can actually get your ass over there. Zoop. You guys. And you guys are all set up on the south side. All good. They tell you Skulch, whether you want to use it or not, it's up to you, right? But there is a cable that they usually attach to the trike, and the cable can attach to the cage, and that's how they pull it down. So I don't know.
That sounds like a great idea.
So you can either just do that to lower it to the ground, or if you want to do something else, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Can I get the bike working?
Yeah, give me an engineering check. I mean, you have all the parts, so it's not going to be that hard of a thing. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just put the parts in. Takes a little coaxing, got to get the old gas out of the carburetor or whatever crap, and off it goes. Not literally, but you get the idea.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pilot my way up to the pole.
All right.
Do I need to roll for that?
Do you need the roll for that? Probably not. I am just trying to see if anybody sees what the frick you're doing as this trike just goes driving through the thing. But sure, you're going to get to the pole. That's fine. Or you're getting towards the pole for sure. I'm going to say that as you
want
get,
me to roll another stealth check?
I don't think you're going to stealth check the monkeys because you're driving towards them with this
I
big ass
don't
car.
care about the monkeys. I care about I just care about the guards.
Oh yeah, the guards doesn't seem to. Nothing's reacting to you. You can tell, right? Are you going to try and basically hook the monkeys and lower them?
Yeah, let me try to hook the monkey cage up and then tow it off the pole.
Okay, I was checking if you're going to do that or you were still going for the trapdoor thing. Or something
No,
else that I haven't thought
let's
of.
open the trapdoor.
Okay. All right. So you're going to do that. So let's see. Give me divide by 2. There you go. Oh, even better. So I'm going to say that one of the monkeys kind of like notices you, kind of like flying underneath. I'm not going to go directly into combat quite yet.
Hmm.
But let me grab one of these creatures. There we go. And he is going to shoot one of his electric energy rays at you. Or at least shoot in general. Boop a doop a doop a doop a doop.
So my armor class for energy is 14.
That's fine. I'm checking the trike as well. Just give me a second. So how are you approaching the? So you're going from underneath, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Right, because
so
the
I can
thing is
open the
underneath.
trapdoor.
Yeah, that's correct. I was just thinking out loud. My bad. So you're approaching from the underneath. You're shooting. He sees you. Give me a second. Okay. I'm going to say with the fog, because that makes everything harder around here, it just misses you in your car, right?
Okay.
And you will get underneath the thing, underneath the trap.
Okay.
Give me I know what to check, what you have to roll. I just forget what I have to tell you to roll. I'm going to best his computers. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, give me a computer check. Fairly simple thing to override. No problem. So you get underneath it, and you hold on one second. Okay, as you observe the mechanism in underneath the thing, you have a choice to either have it open immediately, or it can give a 1 minute delay.
Oh, I'm definitely going to go with that 1 minute delay.
I don't even know why I asked the question. Yep, no problem. So it's on a 1 minute delay, and if you want to zip off, you can zip off.
Yeah, let's zip off.
All right. Are you zipping in any particular direction? Are you zipping towards the garrison, away from the garrison?
No, I'm
Where are you
zipping
going?
away from the garrison and more in the direction of the cemetery.
Okay.
But I'm going to go over air.
You're going to go
If that makes
over.
sense.
You're going to go over air, right? So you're flying over the buildings.
Yes, I'm flying over the buildings.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're somewhere off this way.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. So let's do it this way. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. So you release the monkeys, or you set the timer, you fly off. Can you give me a perception check,
Perception check.
please?
Hold on, I have to bring my character back up.
No problem. Here, there's your hover trike.
All right. For some reason, I can't bring up my character. I don't know what my problem is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I have
We're
to
doing a
move it. Maybe.
perception check.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
10? Okay. Let me get the things. So it's probably in there. Where? Okay. Oh, yep. There it is. All right. So luckily, it's really not that hard to see this because, hey, you're just flying over buildings. We're going to say that over in, say, this direction.
Okay, hold on. I have to close my character sheet again. Over
Right.
in that direction, yes.
Right. You see the two robots that, were kind of more or less, in the area of the junkyard or something. They kind of hover up above the buildings and they start to follow you.
Interesting. I'm going to bet that I have more maneuverability than a robot.
Brave man.
Could be. So, you guys from a distance, because you're at the ground level or something like that, but you're certainly watching all this go down.
Mhm.
So you see that Skulch, quickly flies underneath this cage, fiddles with the bottom, starts to fly off. Then you see on, a little bit to his west, those robots kind of go zoop, and they start to go after him. And then I guess my question is going to be, what are you guys? He's flying off towards the cemetery, so he's going off in, if I get a ruler. That's not a ruler. My bad. Burp, delete that. Right? He's going off in this direction towards where that cemetery was. So, what are you guys doing? Are you just going to wait and see what happens? Are you going to go and help them? Or are you just going to...
I don't know. You guys think he's got it?
He's probably got it.
So
You guys think he's got it?
the
don't know.
drones are coming after Skulch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's got it. He's a capable guy.
We don't know how nasty the drones are. Do you got it?
You don't know. He's over there. You can't ask him. You have a way of talking to him?
I guess it's a bit too far. Yeah. Not 30 feet.
Let's assume he can shake them off for a little while, and if he's in trouble, he can come back at us, and I could snipe a couple of them shots at some of them, and we take care of it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
That's
think if he
fair.
needs help, he'll
Let's
just
stick
come
to the
back.
plan. Let's stick to the plan.
Mhm.
All right. All right. So we'll say, let's just take a look at what these guys do. So, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
You know, it would have been a good idea in retrospect.
Go for it.
Hold the group of the leaders of the rebel group to inform the townspeople that we are going to unleash the electric monkeys as a distraction, so they could be prepared. That probably would have been helpful in retrospect.
Wait, what?
We told them, right?
We did,
I
in
mean,
fact,
we
suggest
told
the
the
idea.
leaders, but we didn't tell them to do anything with the information.
Got it.
Like, we told them our plan, but we didn't tell them, hey, maybe you should tell the townsfolk that we're about to unleash all these monkeys. Well, live and learn.
Also, that way the surprise is a little bit more legitimate, and they can
All right,
you know.
I'm gonna try and run away, but I want to get a feel for how fast this trike can go compared to the drones. So if I just open it up and start speeding away, are the drones gonna catch me, or were they gonna follow me at the same distance, or are they gonna fall away in the path back, or what happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's a. I would say it's let's put it this way: if you go full out, right, you can cover some ground pretty well. It seems that they are pretty stealthy, but are pretty fast. But if you just go straight out and just leave and get the hell away from here, um, you can probably outdistance them.
Okay, and then that's what I'll do.
Yeah, I mean, as you
Actually,
start
I
to
want to tease them. Then I want to slow down so that they don't give up.
okay, yeah, you can do that. I mean, after they seem to get to like a certain point, and then they're like, oh, yeah, we're not going that far, and then they kind of come around and come back towards the area.
All right.
So
Okay.
they're programmed. They seem to be programmed to be a certain distance.
All right. Well, that's going to take some time. So let's
It
let
is.
the
Yep.
monkeys do their thing.
So while you're basically effing around with those guys, right? So the monkeys, they get released. So they start. Let's see. Let's get to the stupid monkeys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So once the cage is opened, I mean, the monkeys just sort of scatter around in different directions. But I would say about four of them, they head towards the garrison, right? It's a significant power source to power all that shit. And, long story short, they're not fans of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me get to that. So they come, they kind of like start, banging on stuff up on the top. They start banging on the doors, whatever else, just trying to cause, zapping things a bit.
Being hooligans, as one might.
Yep. A couple of the guards, they're gonna say, open the main door, and a couple of the guards, they kind of come out and try to, for right now, just kind of like shoot around them to see whether or not they can just kind of, chase them away, right?
I guess we should sneak in then.
Yeah,
go.
let's sneak in.
Okay.
How many guards came out?
Two.
Oh, just two.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, better than nothing.
All right. You got it. Let me grab you guys for a second. All but Skulch. You've seen all this, right? Mostly. Let's kind of drag you guys along a bit. Zoop. Just come over with me. And if I put you... I gotta be careful here. Let's do this. There we go. Sure. I can just grab you off. What's this guy? Get out of here. Oh, that's thank you. My bad. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, let's kind of move you all like about here and down here. There we go. Well, I don't want to put you in the thing. Burp.
You also dragged a couple corpses with us.
Yeah, I did. Sorry about that. They
That's
kind
all
of,
right.
move you over to the side. Zoop. old combat. 1, 2. I just kind of zipped someone through a wall there for a second. My bad. They make very tight maps here in this
Mhm.
world.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely different from D&D in that sense. So open it up, throw you guys in. 1, 2, 2, 3. Let's get these guys here. All right, cool. Get my stuff up here.
This
As
over
they
So
here
say,
you
is
the
where we
game
came
is a
through, right?
What's that?
We came in through here, right?
Yes, you did. Yes. So this room is, it is. You guys can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just
Mhm.
making sure. So this room is pretty sparsely furnished, but well illuminated. There is the heavy double doors to the west that they kind of resemble a starship airlock door. There are smaller doors to the north and to the east, which are each painted with bright green lettering. Um, you see that the south wall bears several holovid screens displaying a detailed composite map of the colony. Um, there are heavy annotations beneath each building, and there is a computer panel that fits snugly beneath the screens on a fold out shelf.
What's beneath the screens?
There's a computer panel.
Oh, there's a computer panel. What does it have on it? Is it like a control system for the uh for like cells or something?
It's the what's it called? The displays for like the. It's like a map of the thinger, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically a holographic map with various notes for different of the buildings. Are you kind of going through what things are saying, or seeing what's on the map, or are you just taking a like what are you doing?
Is there anything notable at a glance?
At a glance, no, at the glance, it looks like the map and information about the goings on of the colony.
Okay. Is there anything about that ship?
Um, as you kind of go through, you don't see any thing about the ship per se. You do find some notes about some troublemakers in town that are doing shit, and they sent some robots out to try and figure out and deal with you. And you'll see like several like blurry photographs of some of you, that's been taken by Sibelius cameras or whatever. No clean shots or no quite idea where you guys are at, but like big photos of you guys, like the blurry stuff where it's like, oh, this guy caused trouble.
Those Bigfoot poses. All right, let's we should probably try and get those people out of like the holding area before they catch on to what's happening with us. So
It does say that the junk shop is probably the people's base of operations, right?
Oh shit! We should really finish this up.
And yeah, but I mean, generally speaking, they don't really have detailed information. It's just kind of vague
Vague.
stuff. You guys have been pretty good, and they haven't been very observant. So what can I tell you? Um, Yeah. None of you guys speak the language of Alansai, right?
No.
Okay.
Of
These guys.
oh yeah, no.
Okay.
I
All
still
right.
haven't picked my languages.
Well, you're not even here anyway, so yeah.
I know. I thought it would be cheap if I picked their language, though.
I'd be okay with it since you leveled up. Like you could have taken the time to, learn their language as a skill. If you want to do that, I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'll add some languages eventually.
Okay. Let me know when you do hooked on phonics or whatever the want to call it. So there is words above the doors to the north and east, but you can't read them.
Unfortunate.
I mean, you do hear like shooting and some stuff outside, so
We should probably go east, I guess.
Yep. Let's.
All right, go for it. Who's opening the door? You can open the door. I don't think it's.
I mean, I guess I'm opening it.
There you go. Good job. Well, just making sure. So, as you go in, you see a it's fairly spacious room again for the size of this thing. It has 4 stacked and folded metal tables positioned along the south wall. Several colorful stylized posters adjoining the walls. There's 2 doors. 2 doors? Okay, sure. There's I guess it's a double door, but there's doors that lie to the west, labeled with vivid green letters, and there's a 2-foot square serving window that looks like a kitchen to the west as well. So, I see. That's over here. This is west. Duh. So this over here looks like it's into a kitchen area, right? So you can think of this as like your school cafeteria, like those tables would come out and you could fold them out and you could feed people here, right?
Yeah. So this is like the mess hall, and that's the kitchen.
Yep.
South of the original room.
Yep. You can see there's a door to the north which also bears green lettering, as does a door to a rounded section of the east wall. There is a small electronic panel next to the eastern door, which is equipped with a numeric keypad, a yellow light, and a camera lens.
Let's check the kitchen so people don't sneak up behind us, and maybe we can take their key card or whatever.
Okay.
Not a terrible idea.
Sure. So you can look into the kitchen. I'm going to just open the door if you want. I mean, it's a kitchen. There's a sink connected to a large vat of water, electric stove, several shelves of prepackaged food stuff. The only exit is the way you came in. Don't see anybody in there. I mean, I didn't draw the map right, the wall right, but theoretically there's like a 2-foot window there that you would serve. So you can actually look in and see it.
And this is a kitchen.
Yep. All right.
I think to close the door behind us for now.
I was wondering if someone was going to think of that.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, everything is written in a foreign language. You can't really, be able to tell. Give me 1 second. There we go. But yeah, I mean, what do you want to do?
Let's keep moving.
I mean, I guess we could go east again.
We don't have the numbers for the door, right?
Is the east door the locked one?
Yes.
Um,
There is a what I say. There was a keypad. There was a a numeric keypad, a yellow light, and a camera lens.
All right, let's get ready to go north then.
mhm. I mean,
Okay.
I didn't want to say go north because I'm the person who got shoved through the wall. So I know what's in that room.
Okay.
So who's gonna open the door?
Not me.
Mr. Pix. You got this.
Oh, that explains it. I'll go this time.
There you go.
All right, opening door.
Yeah.
Sure thing. This is basically the barracks. It's a long room filled with bunks, each with a footlocker bearing two different insignias. The beds are neatly made. The east end of the room contains the two rounded protrusions, so the wall kind of bows out, as you can see. Um, there's a narrow hall between the two. There is a small door with bright green letters painted on it. And there are two doors that lead out of this room, one to the south and one to the east.
Hmm. Hmm. Got one door over on this side,
Yeah.
and another I can't see from outside. But
Yeah, it's empty. Those are probably bathrooms, and there's some desks at the other end of the room.
mhm.
Interesting. There's no one in here.
And then there's a door that presumably leads to a small, like, antechamber over here that leads to outside, where the side door is.
That's the stock room then.
Mm-hmm.
As you're in
That's
here,
the
you
opening.
kind of hear like a mechanical rumbling sound, which you take that mean that the outer doors from where you came in are closing.
Like, people are back in?
Garage door is closing.
That's not good. I guess we better
That
hurry
either
up.
means that they're coming in right now or they're leaving right now.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that long since we let out the monkeys, so they might just be leaving.
I guess?
No, I think they're probably back in.
How long has
Oh,
it been?
well, I mean, you went into the
A
room.
few
You went
minutes.
into. I mean, probably longer than that. I mean, you went into the first room. You looked around. You took some time to look at the map and kind of see what was going on there. You went into another room. You looked around there for a bit. You checked out the kitchen. Now you're in this room. So it's not like you're running through these corridors. I mean, maybe a little bit, but you certainly spent a little bit of time into the room.
It's been more than 5 minutes. So
That's for sure.
yeah,
And how long does a combat encounter really take?
Mm,
With 6-second rounds.
True.
not especially long.
But,
The
like,
way we
they're
hit
bad.
things, like a half an hour.
Well, yeah, real lifetime that might
One
be
for
true.
mid. Two. Huh? How are they already back?
I really miss spells that do some sort of you do some damage every round. By the way, Paul, at this point, like I mean, you're flying around a bit. I mean, you can kind of sneak your way back into town with your trike, and you know, and if in a little bit, if you want to try and do something here, if you're just gonna hang out and see what chaos happens, that's fine too.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak my way back into town, but I'm gonna come from the south.
Okay, I mean that's gonna take a little bit longer, but that's fine.
Sure.
But at some point, the robots are like, yeah, okay, and they kind of go back. All right, did I draw this wrong? Let me see this here. Burp. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. There's supposed to be a door here, which I can quickly convert. But don't feel too bad. It's if you want to take a look at it, it's just a washroom. You could tell it's like a bathroom door or something like that. But for some reason, I didn't make it a door, so now it's a door. But you open it up, burp, it's a washroom, toilet, and everything. Burp. Are you going to?
Oh, DM. Is this map accurate? Are these guns here?
Oh, right over there. I guess I'm going to say. Whoop, 1 second. Okay. That over there is just, it's. Let me see. Yeah, I guess there's some places there where you can store weapons. Yes. So there's like maybe a couple of pistols or rifles hanging there, similar to what they've had so far, right? Like you guys have looted these bodies a couple times. It's mostly been like rifles and
No,
stuff.
I was. Yeah, good. No, I was more asking if those are usable, functional weaponry. Mira will take a little while to just like jam some of them, screw with it, whatever. So just like a quick sabotage of this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work anymore.
Yep. All good.
If you just mess with their weapons a little bit, and
Yeah.
you need to take time to re-enable.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, you could take time to do that. What are the rest of you doing?
What's through here? I wonder.
That was the bathroom. You can check it out.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's just the rest of the room is beds and footlockers.
Gotcha. Okay, we should continue looking around, try and find a way into this place. That does not require us to know the passcode. What's in here?
I don't know. You gotta open the door. Why are you asking me? You gotta go look.
The door is open, but I can't.
Is it? Is it open? It doesn't look open. Now it's open.
No, I thought that door was open. I thought that was the supply room.
Okay. So this looks a lot like the other first room you in. It's like the staging area for like the other door, right? So, this is a wide room that features a single blank screen and a computer folded up on a tray beneath it. There is a stout metal door in the east wall that has a red light above it. Which one is it? Oh, that's okay. And then the other two doors, the one near the heavy door, and the other ones are smaller with the green letters in it. So this is clearly the door to the outside.
Okay, this is the other side of the building. Okay, I'm gonna go hack that other door. Someone please come with me.
Okay. Why don't we all come with you?
That's a good idea because I don't want to get attacked.
I mean, if we're coming with you, that probably means you're getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what bearing that has on it,
I
but
should come along as well.
Okay.
Okay. So this computer is this door is locked, right?
That door is locked.
And you need a passcode.
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
You could passcode it. You could try and do your hacky computer thing if you want to try. Whatever you want to do.
Passcode. I want to try my hacky computer thing.
Computer or engineering check. Your choice.
I am equally good at both of them. I'm gonna go with computers. Wonder Twin powers activate.
Damn. All right, be that way.
Nice.
Um. Sure. Boop a doop a doop a doop a doop. I'm just double checking things. You got it. Um. Sure. So the door is unlocked.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mura, you staying back there? You're coming with everybody else.
I'm ready.
Mura? Javier?
Oh yeah. Go.
Yeah. You coming with everybody else? You gonna be good? Back over. Nope, the other way. They went back to open up the door. Because there's nothing in there.
Mhm.
Here, I'll give you a little warp help. Zoop.
Ah, got it.
Zoop. Zoop. Alright, wherever you want to be.
There's.
Alright. I'm going to kick down the door. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get in.
Alright.
Ruin.
Everyone's going to stare at the door. Who's opening the door? There you go.
Up.
Uh-oh.
Dude.
So what you see here is you see a circular chamber. Is a fairly dim lighting with only a few spotlights that illuminate computer equipment that rings this room on a wide sweeping panels of metal and plastic. The illuminated screens of computer systems include a station that is clearly designed for weapon control. Delicate racks hanging from the ceiling contains communications equipment, and there is a projector in the center of the room, hanging from the ceiling, displaying holographic images of the area. There's a door on the west wall, or I guess east wall as well as west wall. You came in through the east that has that green lettering on it. Yeah, it's going to be time to fight. I mean, there's a couple dudes in here, and they easily look at you and realize that you're not supposed to be here, but you spun so high on your check. They don't know that you're here, but after you probably shoot them in the next few seconds, then they will.
Gotcha.
Which I presume you are doing, unless you got something else planned that I don't know about.
Yep, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, do this combat, and then Paul will get back to you and see if you want to do anything.
Gotcha.
Where is the...
Wait, am I going crazy?
I am very good at rolling exactly 10 today.
Where do I
Yeah,
add
I added you all. I added you all in to spin.
Oh, you added it. Okay.
I 9.
Oh, actually, Fixie goes on Mark's turn, so I can boot Fixie.
Yes, you can.
I need the guards. Burp. And burp. Mira, I just need you.
Didn't I roll mine already?
No, Javier's character, or I can roll it.
Oh.
Oh, got it. It's the one.
Does you hit the die? If you go to the second tab on from the left, go. There you go. He's got it. A lot of bad spins, but hey, it's all good.
Everyone rolls bad, then nobody does.
There you go. There you go. Let's see how loud this is going to be. Hope I haven't turned it down right. I can't hear it anyway. This whole thing is a screwy when it comes to the damn audio. You guys still there?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
We're here.
No idea what's happened with the audio player. This I got to update this software. Kiki. Everyone spun bad, but you spun the best. You're up the bat.
Apparently so. I shoot him.
Pick one and shoot him.
I can only see one of them.
Oh, well, okay. Then shoot the one you can see.
Oh, my damn thing messed up my batteries again.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. The importer's only so...
Robust.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. Where? How do I add items again?
Oh, you got to find them, and then you got to drag them onto your character sheet.
Okay,
You
hold on.
you can get them in the compendium.
Yeah, it's the probably the object one, right? There's one called objects. Equipment.
What tab is that under?
It's the one that looks like... It says compendium packs. It's probably the last one for you. The last
Oh,
one.
here we go. Compendium packs.
And then find the one that says equipment. And sure, you search for
Equipment.
battery, you'll find it.
Battery. Okay, cool. Because I'm
All
supposed
right.
to have two.
Well, feel free to figure it's going to happen again next time. What do we got? We
20
got...
against energy.
Oh, yeah, he's hit, I'm sure.
Okay. 4 fire damage.
Oh, nice.
And then
Okay.
Fixie will go and get him next.
All right, Fixie, go for it.
And he is going to do that. 11 against kinetic, yeah?
Nah, that's not going to be good enough.
Okay.
Skipping someone's turn. Ruin, you're up.
All right. I gotta hit that button to give myself the right mode.
Okay.
And then, let me just finish something up on another tab real fast. Then I will. Can I do that? Yeah, I think I can do that now. Where's the description for charging?
Paul, just FYI, I'm kind of positioned the screen so you can't really see anything you're not supposed to see. So if you want
Yeah,
to go
I
on the
got you.
stream.
I
Okay.
can see the one guy, so
All right.
alright, where is that? Yeah, I am going to charge at this guy.
Go for it.
What is the description for that? Oh yeah, what is it? It's the... What action can I do? Sorry.
I don't
A
know.
new feature. Make a charge. Where's charge? Where's the charge action?
The charge action? You mean in the book or on your character sheet?
Yeah. I'm looking at the quick sheet and I cannot find it.
All right. Let me just...
Let's run, let's cover, let's withdraw. Oh, it's the first one there. Why is it black? Okay, why is it blacked out? At least 10 feet, up to double speed, straight line, make single melee attack at that. Cool. I can actually do that without any penalties due to a Stellar Nova feature.
Awesome.
So I can run right up to this guy, and that is my common combat action. That's just regular action? Okay. And one attack against this guy.
Go for it. Do it.
Attack with this. I do not have to put the charge penalty. 23 against kinetic.
Oh, yeah, he's hit.
He is hit for Stellar Photon mode 6. In this case, it's actually, I think it's actually fire because of the mode.
Sure.
No, it's 5 bludgeoning, 1 fire.
Okay. Got it. You got it. You be done?
Yep.
Thank you. You're up.
I'm going to shoot a guy. Or I guess I should probably. I don't know if I'm in a great spot for that, considering I'd be. Oh wait, no, I can just barely peek the bottom of that dude, and then I won't be in danger of shooting Ruin. Oh, you. Ah, where's my character sheet? It's 16 against the dude, this gentleman.
Sure, that works. 16 from your at? Yeah, sure.
That's something.
Yes, it is. Well, you got it. Mura, what do you want to do?
Oh, Mira would like to position himself a little bit better. So I'm guessing he'll go here. Probably then there behind Rowan. Hey, there's the other guy. And he'll try to assist Mr. Fixie in shooting this other guy.
Sure, go for it.
And I like to try some of my features that I have not been using. So Mira will try a trick shot, a trick attack. I need to do a DC 20 plus target CR's difficulty check in stealth. I could do bluff or intimidation, but intimidate, but I don't have those. So stealth. Pew. Oh, don't have it. So no extra, nothing, and Mira's gonna with the pistol. Tries to attack, gets the shot, and does some damage. I
All right.
think that's the D.
That is good. So against this guy here, 5. Nice.
Mm-hmm. And that would be the turn.
All right. End of surprise round. Kiki, you're up to bat.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll do the same thing I did last round and try and get this guy out of the fight if I can. 17 against energy.
No problem. You hit.
All right. That's another 4 fire damage.
Roof.
And then Fixie again misses.
Ah. All right.
I don't know what's going on. Fixie's supposed to be the one that's good at hitting things.
So, let's see. Okay, that's fair enough. This guy here is going to attack Rowan, who's right in front of me, right in front of him. He has this it's called a tack lash or tactical lash. So it's a length of nylon cord with carbon fibers, and you can almost think of it as like a whip almost. You just kind of zaps you, tries to hit you with it to produce electrical shock. Electric whip almost.
Huh.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. That's 10 against kinetic. I'm going to take it. That's going to miss you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a miss.
All right. Then you're up to bat. You can do what you want with them. Stupid Phillies. Do your thing.
Oh, right. It's me. Great. Wonderful.
You're
So,
spinning with.
select a token first.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sorry, I kind of spaced.
No, that's okay.
That's fine. Okay, that guy's injured. Both of these guys are hit. And, both these guys are hurt. I'll just keep attacking the one. No, nothing else to do. Just keep attacking the one.
All right, smack him.
Smack once for 24 to hit.
Very
That's
nice.
a bit much. 6 bludgeoning, 1 fire.
Oh, nice.
That is max damage.
He is badly injured. Zanku, you're up.
Okay, so like, where's that thing that just has a bunch of default actions or whatever? Ray?
It's a Google Drive link, and it's pinned. I'm just using the reference sheet. It has some of the names highlighted in black for some reason, so I can't really read them, but...
Okay, because there's a couple that were like, I swear there's one that was like a disarming shot or something that I could be going crazy. You know?
Why don't I just do this? I mean, it's small, but I can make it bigger. Duh. Hold on 1 second. Cancel. Boop, boop, boop. How about something like
Here it is.
this?
Okay, no, there isn't. That must have been a what's it called maneuver that I was thinking of. I'm just gonna shoot this guy then.
All right, fire away.
16.
Yep, that hits.
2 damage.
2. Murray, you're up.
Let's go. Repeat the same action. Let's try this again. Let's see if I can do this trick once at least. Stealth. Don't fail me. Go. Well.
19 works. That's good. Give me damage.
Shoot the guy again. Pew. Okay, 7 against Connect.
7. Ah, nice. So he is down. So what you see is there dead? I'll just put dead. Well, I guess technically he's unconscious, but whatever. You see him about to kind of turn towards the control panel where there's like, a nice big red button, and he starts to reach, and you shoot him, and he just kind of clumps on the floor.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. You got it.
Oh, I'm just gonna run and refill my water real quick.
Sure. Kiki, you're up.
All right. Where's the second one? Is he under Ruin?
Next to me.
I see you on the same tile. Is that just me?
Yeah, just you.
It's just you. You're off a
Let me
bit.
reload. There we go. That's right now. Okay. I will come in. Oh, I have both my people selected. And what happened?
Don't worry about it.
$15 against energy?
Sure.
Okay. 4 fire damage.
That works.
And because I moved, I can't have Fixie both move and attack. So
He's just going to hang.
I'm gonna have Fixie use that one of those hunting rifles that he got earlier, and I have no ammunition. I should have it, but it's gone. I don't care. I'm rolling.
It's fine.
8 against kinetic. That's not good enough.
Nope, it's not.
Fixie cannot hit anything.
So around that same time, you see this door open and a guy come through. He's like, "Hey, what the frick is going on around here?" Or did I make him invisible yet? Oh, I guess I gotta make him visible. Burp. Burp. So they kind of heard the shooting coming from the other room, and these look like the 2 guards that came out earlier.
More guards. Oh no, they're behind me too. That's not good.
Yep.
Oh, is it my turn?
He's behind me, isn't he?
He is. He just simply open. He's kind of caught unaware. He just kind of moved his movement and came into the room, and now he's just kind of like, whoa, whoa, and he's like kind of unslinging his gun or whatever because he was not really expecting this.
Gotcha.
And what is this guy? Oh, he's still alive. Sure, he's going to try and get after Ray again.
All right. I'm here this time, actually. Surprise.
That works.
All right. I now have maximum points. I don't want to explode yet.
He missed, so don't worry about it. It's your turn.
Did that put in chat? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Don't worry about it.
Oh, gotcha.
So, did someone just enter the building? I heard.
Yes, there's someone behind me.
Gotcha. Guess I should deal with this guy as quickly as possible then. If he's close. You know, as soon as I try this, I'm gonna fail both of these rolls.
Big mood.
I might do a full attack just because he is quite hurt. Yeah, near death. He's quite hurt. I might just do a full attack. Get 2 chances, even if it is at -4. Sounds good to me.
What do I do? Go for it.
Attack, full attack. Roll 18 hits.
Sure.
Damage is max again.
Oh yeah, he's down.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. So he's gone. And that was just that. So can I get out of the room?
Why?
There is a lot of people in the way, but we sneak past.
Do you want to be in the room?
We do want to. You know, we do want to hold this room.
This seems like a rather important room to have. If anything, I should jump in and then have Kikiki just close the door.
Yeah. That sounds
seems like
good.
it would be useful. That, or I guess you could stand in the doorway, and then we could all just. You know,
Yeah.
you could like kneel down at the doorway with your shield up, and then we could just shoot over you.
That sounds like a plan, honestly.
I mean, it is. Is it a good one though?
It certainly isn't a bad plan.
So you staying where you are, Rowan?
Yeah, we're gonna. I think we want to try to hold this room.
Okay.
So I am not moving.
Zanku, you are up.
So I'm going to get in the room. Actually, no. I'm going to shoot that man. And then I'm going to run in the room. Is that good?
That's good.
3 damage to him.
It's a start.
And then I just kind of like stick my tongue at him and run into the room.
Okay. Muriel, what do you want to do? Javier, you're up.
Okay. So we're holding here, but are people coming to this room?
Yes.
I guess I could do the tactical. I pick. I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 11.
Maybe. Let me double check.
Okay.
This guy isn't quite as cool. 11. What type? 11. Kinetic. No, not 11 kinetic. So nope.
Okay, that's a miss.
Bounces off the
Okay.
armor. Oh, that was a damage roll. Try.
Not a problem. And he goes back in.
He pops in, pops out. Okay.
Yep.
Um. So I'm going to say at this point, you guys hear a kind of an alarm going off, right? In the building. Paul, you're outside the building. You kind of hear, there's some alarm going off in the building. So they've been kind of figured out.
That's fair.
And all right. So I want to say he does that, and this guy is kind of popping back into the room with everybody else. Kiki, you're up.
All right. What's the plan? Are we closing this door? Or are we not closing the door?
I do not know how to close the door.
Do you want me to close the door?
Do you think it's a good idea?
There are only 2 of them, and if we close the door, we'll just be encouraging them to leave.
I guess we don't want them to leave.
Not in particular.
Then I guess we should go with my plan.
Which is defeat
Ray
them?
kneels down in front of the door and we shoot over him. So he kind of body blocks while everyone else.
Mm-hmm. I can be
Yeah.
pretty good shield.
Yeah.
Pretty good this riot shield here.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot them in and send Fixie to go get them, as I've been doing for the rest of this combat. 12 against energy.
That's a hit.
Oh, really?
Which the one? This one here.
Yep, that one.
1 is 1. Okay.
Out of here.
And Kiki, what are you doing?
11 against kinetic.
No, not kinetic.
Okay.
Dead guard. Ruin, you're up.
All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead with the plan. Okay, there's 2 guys out there. Wonderful. That's very defensive. That's... Maximum efficiency. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to block this door with... I'm going to block this door and fight defensively for +2 AC here.
Go for it.
I will get a chance to shoot at the guy closer to Fixie first. So, where's the thing? Fight defensively, which is a -4. That's fine. That's apparently not fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. My character again. That's a 2. That's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
Alright. For the moment, I have a +2 AC to all attacks.
Okay.
And a +1 AC against this guy because screw him.
Okay. Zanky, what do you want to do?
I think, crazy idea, I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Never mind. How's everyone's HP looking, by the way?
Cool.
I don't think anyone's even been hurt yet.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say.
You guys kind of took them by surprise with some good hacking skills.
Gotcha. Well, then I
Yay.
guess my turn's done. Yeah.
Yep. Themura, you're up.
Okay, let's try that peek again and shoot fast.
Gotta hit eventually, right?
Get over there. Try to do the tricky thing. Some stealth. 19. Would you give me the trick shot? No. That's not the trick shot. Okay.
So what was that? Okay.
Oh, I need to pass a check to make the trick. So
Gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
not happy. So attacking. Hey, crit.
That's pretty good. Ah.
Look at the damage.
I hate
So
this
good the
game.
damage.
So which one did you
That's a
do?
crit.
Wait, how can a crit do 1 damage?
That's a
I
crit.
he didn't spin it as a crit. Spin another D6. Okay.
Ah,
Doubled it.
3
damage.
damage.
Which one did you hit? The one with Fixie?
Yeah. That.
All right.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's 2.
Oh yeah, you did mention that 2 were coming back from the monkeys.
All right. This one's gonna
probably there the monkey.
this one's gonna go after Fixie.
Understandable.
Oh no.
He's got a knife.
A knife!
Knife! No!
Would that happen to be kinetic?
It would be, but he also got a crit.
Oh, I guess he hits then.
He hits.
Ooh.
That's a shame.
He does 5 slashing to Mr. Fixie.
Ooh, I get a damage reduction on that. I think it's by 1.
Yeah, you get something. That's why I mentioned it was slashies.
Yes.
I guess I should put him in there.
Reductive plating. Yeah, it's by 1. So I take 4 damage then.
So Paul, I mean, you're just hearing these alarms in this building.
Yeah.
So you assume that shit is going down.
Do I see the drones?
Let's see. Not at this time, no.
Okay. Is there a door open to the building?
The door is closed.
All right. Well, I guess I'll get off my bike and try and open the door.
All right, you're going for the main door or the small door?
Not knowing any better, I'll go for the small door.
Okay, that's fine. As you get to the small door, I'll say that will be your movement. Where the hell are you? He's all the way over here. Let's get you somewhere else. Don't mind me. I'm just moving you through walls. Burp. So you get to the small door. There is electronic, keypad there. Let me just double check that. That's what for. Sure. I'm going to say there. The door is there. You can see the door. The pad took some damage from the monkeys, like basically being pissed off after you released them.
Oh. Can I open the door, or is that just not going to work?
Door has a big red light, seems to be locked, but maybe you can fix that. If you want to try and use, engineering or computers on the door, you could try and see.
Yeah, let me bring this up here.
$28. Yeah, I'll say you took your turn and you can open that door.
Okay, I'm going to open the door.
You got it. And we'll go into normal combat for these guys, and then we'll add you to combat at the end of the round to see where you're moving. Won't take you long to get here. Potentially. A guard. This guard's going to come up here, and he's going to try and muck with Ruin there and behind his big shield.
However, that is not how shields work.
He's going to try and stab. He got a 10. That ain't going to happen.
Nice.
Kiki, you're up.
All right. Someone appears to be in my way.
How about that?
I guess I'll shoot at.
All right.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
got a body in your way. Soft cover, but go for it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Critical.
Well, never
Critical
mind,
shit.
but never mind.
7 fire on him.
Oof. He did not like that.
And then I will have Fixie do his attack on the same dude. Fixie can't do anything today.
Can I tell you? Sometimes it's one of those days for Fixie.
I can move somebody.
Would
Do I wanna
probably
have-
provoke an opportunity attack.
Unless it's a guarded step.
If you do something funky, you could do something funky. Just gently reminding you this is not 5e. Even if it was,
Yes.
if you... Well, yeah, I guess you could still finagle things by 5e rules a little bit.
No, I'll have Fixie stay where he is. Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
Ruin, you're up.
All right. Let's see what I can do here. I do not feel like exploding in anyone's faces today. So that will have to wait. The guy by the door, however, can get smacked. Because we're still doing that, right?
I mean, there's a guy right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, similar rules. Like if you were to do a distance weapon, I presumed it's going to be at a penalty.
I'm not doing that. He's right in front of me, so he's getting smacked. Okay, I'm not muted. Okay.
No, we hear you.
Okay. The guy right in front of me, I'm going to smack ball, keeping my AC bonus up. That's an 8. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Well, that's about it, unless I can use my move action for anything cool. No, doesn't look like it.
Okay. Thank you. You're up.
Is there? I just want to double check to make sure there's nothing cool I can do. Hmm. Where was that? It was like covering fire or something.
Covering fire?
Yeah, there's something
Suppressive
like that.
fire?
I think.
I put all the things in the thing. So there is covering fire. You're correct. Page 2. This is all 244 through 247, right? I put the thing in there.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. There's herring fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some full action shit and some other stuff.
Hmm. I don't
So
know. I feel like it'd probably be better at this point to just keep shooting them.
you
You know?
can. So like real quick if I can find the dang thing. Right? Boop a doop a doop a doo, right? So damn it, just shoot him if that's what you want to do. I'm just trying to look up the exact description for covering and the other fire,
Yeah, no, you're
herring
good.
fire.
Oh, well, the near death guy is probably dead.
Probably.
A 5 fire damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh man, that's great. These guys just they're just crit magnets apparently.
I guess so. Mura, you're up. I presume you're done, right, Sank?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I cannot see who's standing in front of. Oh, I guess they just got shut down, right?
Yeah, from where you're at, you're not going to see nothing unless you go into the room or. And now you can see
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Got it. So this one's unconscious already, and
Yeah.
this one's injured, right? The one in front of Mr.
Yep.
Fix.
Yep.
So okay, try shoot him again. Let's see if this rolls. Hey, 18.
There you go. Give me damage.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. You got it.
A little bit more, and you know what? Mura's gonna stay here for a little while. So
This guy.
there and wait for our pilot to arrive.
That did absolutely nothing. Let's put the pilot into initiative. If you want to spin initiative, Skulch, go right ahead.
I got to figure out what page that's on.
It's the cross swords. You can do that. If you go in there, you can just hit the little die.
Oh yeah, all right. So where am I?
You're at the bottom right now. Because you got to hit the little thingy. Hey, you're top of the order. What do you want to do? So you look into this room with a staging area. You see a blank screen. You see a folded computer. You see a door that's open on the opposite side of the room into what looks like a barracks area.
All right, let me first move in. There we go. Okay, let me take a peek through this door.
Yeah, you certainly hear
Is
commotion down the hall, but you don't see anything outside of a barracks room with foot lockers and beds, and some weapons that sit on the wall to the south.
Okay. Do I heard the sound of gunfire, right?
Yeah, you hear commotion definitely from the west, which you presume is where the action is.
All right, I'm gonna try going through this door then.
Go for it.
Oops. Huh.
I mean, you can move more if you want. If you want to do double move or you want to do a full run, right? Because what's a run?
Right. No, I'm just going through slowly as I reveal the room here. All right.
Fair enough.
Let me move into here. And is that door to the south open?
It is, and it's coming from right on the other side of the door. I don't know how much movement you have left at this point without. You probably don't want to double so far or something, right?
Yeah, I only have like 25 movement, I think. So
Yeah.
I probably moved out.
I
I'm
mean,
moved
if you
out.
do a full action run, right? Isn't that
Well,
like
but a run has
times?
to be in a straight line, and I'm definitely being
Yeah,
careful.
yeah. Yep, all true. Yep. All right. We'll probably get the door just in time to see the last guy fall.
Could be.
But in this game, you just never know. All right. Kiki, you're up.
Oh, there's a guy who's still here. Okay. I will have Fixie attack him. Well,
Not Fixie's night.
it's really not Fixie's day, huh? Wait, can I shoot at him from over here? He is on the
Yeah,
screen. Okay.
there'll be a soft target in your way, but you can go for it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Ruin, you want to finish this mess?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's time to clean up this mess.
I mean,
Let's do something neat. That's 10 feet, checking things. All right. This is going to look extremely stupid. I'm going to do a normal charge at him. Can I charge this? At least 10 feet at least 10 feet in a straight line, make a single melee attack. Yep. That works. I have 10 feet to charge at him.
sure,
So that
go for it.
works. And here comes the fun part. Stellar Rush Revelation lets me substitute the attack at the end of it with a Bull Rush plus 2d6 fire damage, half on a reflex save.
Go for it.
So he just straight up takes 2d6 fire damage with a reflex save for half.
All right. Boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba doop boop boo.
So he will be taking. Oh, that's embarrassingly low.
Well, he got a critical miss for his save, so
So he takes 4 damage. And I still get to make an attack roll to throw him away.
okay.
That is a critical failure. He gets thrown away only 5 feet.
All right. You be done?
Yep.
Zanku, you want to finish this guy off for your followers?
Not sure. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can still shoot him from there.
Maybe shooting through some of your friends, but you can do it.
I'll move up then. Does what's his name count?
The robot. I don't know. What size is the robot, Mark? Is he tiny? Is he? Let me double check.
What? Fixie? Fixie's medium.
Oh, he's like normal size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that'd be like 25 feet.
No, he's not a standing thing like a human Fixie's not bipedal. Fixie's a quadruped,
Oh, so
but
he's low to the ground?
he's lower to the ground. Yeah, but
Okay, so I can
he
just
is
shoot over him
medium.
normal.
Yeah, but I don't know if that has like different rules to it or not.
I think that's a hit.
I think he's going to go down. We'll find out. What is with you and ones?
I gotta roll bad somewhere.
All right.
Ha.
Murph, will you please finish this?
Yes. Okay, bug person's gonna move here. Move there and shoot this guy, probably. I don't know. Pew! 19! 3! Damage!
There we go.
The stomach. So maybe we can patch him up later.
He's gone.
Are you stunning him or what are you doing? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, no. If he's gone, he's gone.
All right, if he's gone, he's gone. Okay.
Mm.
And then Skulch like walks into the room like, oh, good job, guys.
Oh, hey,
Hey!
good timing. I think
Great
that's
timing.
all the guards in here. At least we think so.
Yep. And it's almost 10:30. I just wanted to describe some things in the command room and we can finish up.
Gotcha.
Cool.
We'll probably need these explanations again later, but you know what?
So if you go into the command room, right, we mentioned there's a whole bunch of different computer terminals there, right? It doesn't take that much to figure out that, obviously you can operate the laser cannons mounted on the roof of the building. The way to maintain the planetary suppression signal, the jamming signal, is also here. You can also see that there's a holographic display of the planet here as well. You can see it like slowly rotate in one of the screens. The planet is primarily colored in blue, like a blue shade over the whole planet. But you can see two patches of green. Basically where this this building is, and also 12 miles to the northwest where the ship is that crashed. You can see that the you could see that there's a plan that's mapped out here. You can't really read it, but you see that there's a ship coming, and then you see the planet slowly becoming all green once this ship appears in orbit over the planet.
Oh, that's not good.
There's also some control equipment here that seems to activate a weapon that is in the roof of this building, or this room, I should say. But they didn't get a chance to activate it because you guys took out the guards too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, some sort of control system for intruders.
Gotcha.
There's systems for like sensing intruders.
It was like a weapon system that they could activate, and this weapon would fire from from above.
Okay.
Not sure exactly what the weapon does unless someone's going to climb up there and expect it, but definitely some sort of control system to against what you guys pretty much did, just didn't get activated.
because they didn't see us coming.
There you go.
You'll never see it coming.
Anything more you want to do before we call it a day?
I think we're good.
Up, I think whatchamacallit put a thing in chat. Murr mentioned about unjamming the jammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's important.
Is there a computer somewhere that seems to be like does this central
Yeah, we
area?
saw the thing that's doing it in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I unjam the jammer with my skills?
Sure, give me a computer or engineering. Computer's fine. Yep, it's off.
Hey,
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
It's off. Not a hard button to do.
Yay.
Oh, look, this button here. Brr.
Boop.
nice.
Hmm?
Nicely done, gang. We did it.
All right.
There is a door to the east, which is also locked from now, but it's fairly easy. You can open it from the inside, no problem. And that sounds like a good spot to leave off for next time.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Nice gaming.
Hey, Mark, can you stay for like
Nice.
2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Later, gang.
All right. see
Thank
next
you.
week.
Thank you very much, Blue.
Bye.